Hey guys, okay, so today I wanted to talk a little bit about Starter Deck 11. So the cards have all been revealed a couple weeks back, and it's been released in Asia. So this is available in Asia right now, and it's gonna make its way to North America, I believe in February, right? Now, when it came out, there was like a lot of distaste for it, and we'll get into that in a second. But I personally think, like, as a starter deck, I think it's a little overhated right now. I think it's pretty solid, and I'll get into. There's a few issues I have, but I think for the most part, it's not as bad as everybody thinks. And yeah, so let's get right into it. So the main issue is that with this starter deck, you get an Uta leader, an Uta SR right here, and then you get three event cards. Now, that's basically it. Even if you look back on this promo, you get the one SR, Uta, Luffy, and then a bunch of events. Now, there's two main issues. One is that all these cards here, all these film cards, are just reprints from OPO2. So you can even see on here, it literally says OPO2. So Usopp, Jinbei, Chopper, Law, Robin, Frankie, Brook, Luffy, Zoro, those are all from OPO2. Even this one, Three Sword Salo Onigiri, this one's also from OPO2. Now, the thing is, it's kind of like, well, if you're gonna release a new starter deck, it's like everybody's looking forward to new cards. So everybody's been a little, upset about that. I think at the very least, it just felt a little lazy, and you could have at least put some alternate arts of these cards, maybe made them foil, something like that. But yeah, so the thing though is you get three new event cards and an SR and the Uta leader. So let's talk about these cards. So Uta leader, Dawn times one when attacking, reveal one card from the top of your deck and add up to one film type card to your hand, then place the rest at the bottom of your deck. So your entire deck's gonna have to be a green film package. So it kind of makes it a little bit difficult because the previous film package cards have been these ones. Like this is what everyone's using in the Doflamingo and in the kid film version. So to not have that, to not have many options makes this deck a little weak. Now, I still think it's a good effect. Hopefully, we'll get some more green film support. If we do, this will be a little better. And then you have the SR. So 3 cost 4K blocker. You may trash one event from your hand, set up to one of your film type characters as active. So I think this is quite strong too. Personally, I think I would just play Bartolomeo, the promo card, because Bartolomeo basically at the end of your turn you can rest that card and then restand any of your cards. But I guess with this one, it's like you can just play this as and keep it as a blocker as well. So there's pros and cons, situational. In my Doflamingo deck, I'm probably not gonna play this. I'll probably just play Bartolomeo if I need to. But yeah, there's that. The event cards are really strong though. So 2 cost backlight. Main, if your leader is Uta, choose one of the 2 options. I like what they're doing now. They're giving you 2 options for some cards. I hope it's a trend they keep moving forward because it like gives you some flexibility and variability as to what you want to do. But rest up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 5 or less, or KO up to one of your opponent's rested characters with a cost of 5 or less. That's like insane. Imagine you had 2 of these. You could just, for 4 cost, you could rest it and then KO it, or like if you can just use another card, rest it. Like 2 cost, get rid of a 5 cost character is insane. The only issue is you can only use it if your leader's Uta. So yeah. And then New Genesis, this is a searcher. If your leader is Uta, look at 3 cards on the top of your deck, reveal 1 film type card other than New Genesis and add it to your hand. Then place the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order and set up to one of your Dawn cards as active. I'm Invincible, 3 cost, main, set up to one of your Uta leaders active, so you could do a double swing. So I think the event cards are strong, especially this one. It's leader locked, so you'll have to use it to this deck. But the thing is, the one other issue is they didn't include the SR Nami. the Nami Searcher from OPO2, the 3 cost 5K, is vital. Like, it's vital for this film package. You need it. So it's a shame that they only have one SR in this deck and they couldn't even include the Nami. I think that's the second biggest fault. Now, as a deck though, like, it gives you a complete package to work with. I think for any starter deck that they have right now, you're gonna end up swapping some cards out. Like right now, like if you buy a starter deck, you're really only gonna use like the SRs, the 2 of cards, and that's why people buy 2. A lot of the cards end up just being like bulk. So this deck, at least you can play it in full. It's not going to be the strongest deck, but it gives you something to like work off of. I'm hoping, I don't know what the amount in this deck is, but I'm hoping it's at least 4 of these, but I'm going to assume it's 2, so you'll probably have to get 2 boxes. Is this deck perfect? No. Is this deck amazing? No. But it's good, and I think it gives players like a new opportunity to play a new leader that's actually playable. I think this will be a playable leader at like locals, maybe not super competitive, but yeah, I think this could have been done a lot better, but for what it is, like, it's okay. Like, I'll probably still end up grabbing 1 or 2 of them. But yeah, let me know what your guys' thoughts are, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.